Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, I think how many members in your group one?
So,
But now you are only joined, I think, 55. Where is others? I think 17% absent. Where?
certain amount of the students went to take their vaccine.
But lunchtime now? Now vaccinated? Now, this time, lunchtime. I think Ola went to morning or evening, but lunchtime? Okay, representative, again, remember it in your group. I will wait another 5 more minutes.
Okay, sir.
And you can note it who is the person. Ola joined with their registration number and with name. That's why you easily found which are today participate, which are the registration number today absent. Like that, you are easily identify in your participation list and send it today night. Who is the absent?
Okay.
Okay, Abhisant. What is the name? Abhisant.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think you write 72 in your group 1, but here only submitted in practical 70%. 70 number practical are submitted. Then push the 2 missing. Which are the number missing? Abhisant,
Yes, sir.
which are the number missing?
I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir.
Okay, anyone didn't submit practical? Anyone? Yeah, not submit, tell to me. You have what is the problem? Sometimes LMS is not working. Someone don't have the LMS ID, email ID, lot of issue have. You tell what are the issue. I think he told 72 members, but he only submitted 70 members. Okay, I don't know, but if you have any issue or anything, you can contact your representative. I already have my phone number. Okay, you can contact directly also, is possible. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me.
Late submissions are also included at 70?
Yeah, late submission. Okay, wait. Yeah, I think I put only late submission, I not allowed, I think. Yeah, total submitted 70. Oh, anyone late submission?
Sir, I sent it 11:50, but the system said late submissions, 1 minute.
Okay, I will check and inform next day or I inform to your representative. What is your registration number? Late submission?
AGPO 003.
AG?
PO 003.
00 department, no?
Yes.
Okay, I will check and inform.
Sir, I am also late submission.
Okay, which the registration number?
AG 082.
AG
082.
82. Okay, 2 is the late submission. Okay, then practical 2 also you late submission, no? That is
No, sir. No, sir.
That is not, sir.
okay, then there I will check there also. Okay, he also 70 now. Then you are also included, I think. Okay. I think here 3 missing. Monday, September 22. Okay, push that 3. I think here 3 is missing. 72. Out of 72, you have only 62. Anyone not submit the practical number 3? Anyone? Okay, you are now silent, but I can easily check. I open here, your whole submission registration number have. I just ask now. Okay? We are not submitted. I easily identify. Okay, this is your issue, but I asked. Without submit, I put the 0 marks. Okay, then group also. Okay, I think practical number 4 is not uploaded notes. I will upload it within today. Then you can submit the practical number 4. within now it's Tuesday. Okay, within coming Saturday, you can submit your practical number. Your group one, no? Okay, you can submit your practical number 4 within Friday. Okay. Okay or not?
Okay, sir.
Okay, you need time to ask.
Okay.
And 1 or 2 days. Okay, then you can submit practical number 4 is within Friday. I will create the folder and upload the notes within today. Okay, then we will move to today's session. Now also 62 participation now. Okay, shall I start today practical? Shall I start?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, before starting, I will ask some code to some index number. Okay. Vittai Bhaskaran?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell what are the practical study in practical number 1?
Monocotyle plants.
Yes. Then only monocotyle?
No, sir.
It's not basically lecture. There's so no you can see and tell also possible. For writing, finishing your practical written also, no? Monocot versus dicot and beads. What are the common beads? Sorry. Practical number 1, not monocot dicot. Practical number 1, what will study? That meteorological center. Then they are usage, no? Okay, thank you. Then I will call Sugandhika.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are the practical number 2? What are things study under the practical number 2? Practical number 2.
Identification of practical number 2.
Okay, very good. And then identification of monocot versus dicot and climatic, non-climatic common beads. That is, we will study it already. Okay. Then Jamsika.
Yes, sir.
Practical number 3.
Land preparation and plot making.
And preparation and plot making and crop establishment, and what are the tools used in agriculture? I am correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is the name? Dangia. AG 034.
Yes, sir.
What is the name?
Dunya Irangi.
Okay. Okay, what are the things study under the practical number 4?
Identification of nutrient deficiency and toxicity in the plants.
Okay, nutrient deficiency, toxicity and plant. Okay. Okay, very good. And today we will see the, nowadays it's very interesting and very trending topic, compost making. This practical. Under the practical number 5, we will see the compost making and their usage. It's very interesting topic, yeah, very trending topic in Sri Lanka nowadays. Okay. Practical number 5, compost making and their usage. Okay. Can you listen my voices?
Yes, sir.
Voice? Only 2. Others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then I will teach. Okay, objective of this practical preparation of each compost under the different method. Okay, this practical is very large practical, very length. I think more than 52 or 55 slide have. But I don't know how I teach within 2 hours. Okay, but I think today is the half of the practical I will teach, and rest of the half I will teach this practical. I think coming Tuesday. Okay, then objective of this practical preparation of each compost under the different method. Okay, lot of compost are available. Preparation of each compost under the different method. Okay, to know the advantage and disadvantage of compost method. Okay, what are the advantage have? What are the disadvantage have? Okay, to know the principal temperature changes in the compost pile with time and carbon nitrogen ratio. Okay, what are the carbon nitrogen ratio? Okay, then introduction. Composting is the process which is allow the animal and plant wastes. Okay, composting is the one of the process we can use the animal and plant wastes or plant waste. It is allowed to break down and form into the stable organic material resembling the soil. We can using the animal waste or plant waste or any wastage using then microorganism or some earthworm, some microorganism in bacteria, fungus, lot of things. You break down the small particle. Okay, like the soil successor. Okay, it is called composting. Okay, it acts as the fertilizer and soil improver. It is this compost help to the use it as the fertilizer. Okay, because they will give the nutrition. That's why it is used as the fertilizer and soil improver. Okay. In biodynamics, the addition of the compost to give the special benefit to the surrounding the soil. It is give the special benefit to the surrounding the soil area. Okay. Then we will have some picture. This one is the grass clipping. Okay, this one is after the grass cutting we are collected. This is grass clippings, and these are the food crumbs, and you can call it as the food wastage. Okay, this one also dried leaves. Okay, then you can easily make the compost. Okay, how it is work? Okay, here have using the raw material, organic matter, including carbon. Organic matter have the carbon, chemical energy, protein, nitrogen, and raw material have the minerals also. Mineral mean nitrogen and other nutrition. Then water also. Using oxygen with in front of microorganism, they producing the CO2 and water. Okay, CO2 here producing, then automatically heat will increase. Okay, you study your A level in reaction. What are the reaction? CO2 will gases produce, heat will automatically increase. I teach in climatic and non-climatic also. Okay, then finished compost have the organic matter. This organic matter contain carbon and chemical energy and nitrogen and protein and humus and mineral water and microorganism also have. Here have some step for the some machinery system for the preparation of the compost making. This one is stage 1, waste stage or scrubs, and this one is stage 2, composting continues, and here stage 3, compost matures, and finally we can get the compost. Okay, we want to remove the finished compost. Okay, these are some picture. If you need, you can take the screenshot because it is composed your spot exam. But I'll identify the stage 1, stage 3, stage 2, and identify this part. But okay, you can, if you need, take the screenshot. Okay, I ask one request. When you are starting class, don't leave from class because end of the time. Some otherwise make some sound and disturbing to others also. Home teaching also difficult because some unwanted sound. Okay, otherwise I control the some. I cannot I change the setting, cannot enroll the student after they starting the lectures. That is difficult for some students. They have some coverage issue. That's why I not activate that system. Otherwise, I can't. Okay, breaking up organic waste such as the food waste. You can use the food waste and manures and leaves and grass clipping and papers and straw, etc. into the estimally use the humus-like substance by various microorganisms, bacteria, fungus, actinomyces present of the functionate in front of the present of the oxygen. Okay. Then you can in home level you can use I think lot of kitchen wastes, food waste cap, and some growing animals. Then manures also available. Then leaf also available. Papers and grass clipping straw also available. Then you can make the compost in home level. It is good for nowadays. Okay. Then decomposters. Bacteria, fungi, and earthworms called as decomposers. Okay, decay the organic wastes. Okay, then composting requires the water and adequate moisture. No need some range cap or moisture level. That is enough. Okay, decay or composting at the heat. Then loss of moisture through the evaporation. Then moisture loss through the evaporation. Then next week we will supply the water to water. Okay, this control the size and shape of the compost pile. We want to control the, or we want to because maximum needed amount of length, size, width, and length is enough. Okay, too much is very difficult to controlling and turning and watering is very difficult. You can separate, but smaller size is enough. Okay, then it is take on average 6 weeks for the finish the compost. I think mostly here 6 weeks, but I think near to 2 months. After 2 months, that is very good because sometimes that material is not composted. Okay, then 2 months is must needed. We have mentioned 6 weeks. Composting return nutrition to the soil in green and brown material. But other green material used, but other brown material used. Green material plus biomass and green material plus biomass. That's why here use green color, and brown is decaying or decomposted biomass. Okay, then that is compost is recycled to the compost area or compost bin or compost pile, anything. Okay. We have some cycling process. Here have one tree. We want to apply some fertilizer or compost or anything, or apply on the growth and development we want to apply. So compost is used to the feed plant and help to their growth and development. Okay, after that, fruit and vegetable peelings and egg cells and old tea bags and grass cutting and leaves and dead flowers and cardboard and dried paper can all be used to make the compost. Okay, this is one of the cycling process. Okay, this reheat that fruit or anything. Okay, they have some fields and some dried leaf have after they have some dried leaf under the tree. Then here have some press leaf also. You can get them, and again you are preparing a compost. Okay, this one is in the compost bin. Bacteria start to break down the food and garden cabbages. Bacteria need both air and water to do this process. Okay, then worms and their insect then eat rotting food and garden cabbages and move through it. Okay, this I already teach in last class, but other earthworms already I teach organic fertilizer, use preparation of organic fertilizer. Okay, this process, and here have when the compost is ready, look is the rich and black soil. Okay, then again that compost we apply to the tree. Okay, this is the cycling process. Okay, this is not come for your exam, but I at some fixer post cycling process. Yes, have the pin. Okay, then this method of compost making, pin method or parallel method, like that it is called. Okay, up to now, anyone have the doubt? If you have doubt or if you comment, please chat box with me. I will answer it. Anyone? Anyone? Open your mouth.
No, sir, no doubts.
Boys?
No, sir.
Okay, then I will ask now. Okay, here I mentioned what are the some green material used and brown material used. Okay, I will ask. So AG 044.
Sir?
Okay, are you content now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are the green material used for preparation of the compost?
So we can use
What are unwanted sound?
sorry, sir.
By
So we can use grass, the dead flowers or the dead grasses.
okay, dead grasses I think not green color. Dead grasses is changed to brown or I think.
Leaves, sir.
Okay, the leaf and some grass clipping also you can use it, no?
Yes, sir.
In food wastage, some pieces of the fruits and vegetable, they are the green materials. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you then Danushka.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you also I think this one I think boys, but you also girls. Okay, what are the brown material used? You think that is have in your home also, your village also, welding have. What are the material, brown material?
Garbages, trashes.
Okay, thank you. I will teach. Okay, then we will move to the objective of the producing the compost. Okay, they are already we will show the one objective, that is objective of the compost making. Here objective of the producing the compost, to use the waste material into the productive purpose. Okay, mere objective to use the waste material, animal waste or plant waste or anything, into the productive purpose by the transforming of the waste material into compost. That is the main objective. Other objective to supplement the plant requirement of organic matter and other plant nutrition. Okay, we are supplying urea or TSP or MOP already we are studying. I think what is the color of urea? Xavier?
White.
Okay, what is the color of TSP?
Ash.
MOP?
Dark brown.
Okay, they are study already, no? Practical number 2 or 3, I think. Okay, then we can, they are not supply the organic, some, we are plant some need the organic matter. Okay, That's why to supplement the plant requirement of organic matter and their plant nutrition. Okay. Then the third objective to transform the corn wastes into the compost and reduce the pollination. Okay, some environmental pollination, papers and cardboard and some fruits and food wastes. Okay, reduce or prevent the environment. Okay, then to reduce the daily generated wastes into the city at the source by the minimizing the waste. Okay, that's right. These are the major and sub objective of the producing the compost. Okay, then selection of the site for the compost production. Okay, we want to select the site. Okay, suitable site we want to select. Otherwise, it is you are selected in near to the your kitchen. You cannot eat in inside of the kitchen because some bad smell. Okay, that's why you are and you want to preparing near to the water pipe. We want to supply the water. Okay, we want to select a well-drained soil. Okay, otherwise we cannot get a good or favorable compost. So that's why we want to select the site for the compost production. Okay, one is the raw materials should be available. Selected site, I think you have some cow manure and one land have the cow manure and poultry manure like that. Okay, you are select the another land, then you are transport issue. Okay, then you want to select near to your raw material available area. Okay, then water should be available. Water also needed things. So you want to select the water should be available area. Site should not be close to the ringing water well. Yes, you can have the ringing water pipeline water or ringing water well, anything. Your site not close to the ringing water because then there are some water is infiltration. That water mixing with your well water. Then your water is not good for ringing purpose. Because you have some lot of micro reaction, no? That's why smile and some oil or some lot of things that is not good for ringing. Okay, that's why you want to select and should be close to the comb. Okay, not close to the your comb. Okay, because some smell is come manage lot of things. Okay, should be well drained soil. You selected soil is well drained. Otherwise, here have the water then affected the compost making. Okay, should be clean the site and shaded area. Okay, here not needed shaded area. Prevent from direct sunlight. Okay, you can prepare under the tree or some making some roof and you can prepare it. I will show some video clip also later. Okay, that is good. Okay, and clean site is clean is very good because other not clean, other material also mixed with your compost, some plastic or anything. Okay, there need lot of days, lot of years needed for. That's why we want to should be clean the site and shaded area. Okay, then composting may be divided into two categories by the nature of the decomposition process. You already studied. Composting may be divided into two categories by the nature of the decomposing process. I think you are studying in A-level environmental chemistry or environmental biology or one subject cap. I think you will study. Okay. What are things to? What are the two? Anyone? Yes, slide also have. Compost may be divided into two categories by the nature of the decomposition process. What are things? Open your mouth.
Aerobic composting.
Anaerobic composting.
Okay, aerobic and aerobic compost. Okay, aerobic composting, it is needed oxygen, not small amount, needed amount of oxygen needed for the aerobic composition. Okay, that is a we use able oxygen. Okay, maximum needed amount. Okay, this take the place in presence of the able oxygen. In this process, aerobic macroorganisms break down the organic matter and that is producing the CO2 and ammonia and waste and heat and humus. If you're releasing gas, they are heat also producing. Then water and humus and relatively stable organic end product. Okay. In the intermediate component, organic acid and aerobic microorganism. We are using aerobic composition. Aerobic microorganism is important things. It is increase the composting. Okay, and increase the quality. Proto-purpose scale. Okay, here have some aerobic composting picture. You can see it is also come to your some spot exam. Identify the what are the processing cap. You want to write this. This is the aerobic composting. Then anaerobic, here have the, you mind it, this word, here have the presence of the able oxygen. But in anaerobic composting, decomposition occur where the oxygen is absent or limited supply. Two option gap. Oxygen is absent, one option, another option is limited oxygen supply. Okay, that is the anaerobic composition. Okay, under this method, anaerobic macroorganism dominate and develop the intermediate component, including the methane, organic acid, and H2S and other substances. In the absence of oxygen, these components accumulate and are not metabolized further. Okay, they have the here limited amount or option absent. Here option present in limited amount. Here have the further decomposition. Here option is absent. Here have the not further decomposition. Okay, metabolized further, not metabolized further. Okay. Then here have some anaerobic composition. Okay, here have some, we put some material and we can cover this. After that, we want to cover this barrel or some material. Okay, you want to cover, yours, prevent the oxygen decomposition. Okay, you have some compost making process also. Okay, then we will see the vermicompost before that. Okay, up to now you understood or not? Open your mouth, otherwise I can't.
Understood, sir.
Because I cannot understand what other condition you have. You are not understand. You please test me or tell, because I will teach the guide. Okay, then vermicompost. What is the vermicompost? Okay, what is the vermicompost? No need. Okay. In preparation of vermicompost, the thing used as the major component. Without that one, we cannot prepare the vermicompost. What are the important one for preparation of vermicompost?
Earthworms.
Earthworms is important to preparation of the vermicompost. Okay. Okay, aerobic and one ask, explain again. Okay, I will explain again. Okay, we have the composting is divided into two categories. Okay, nature of the decomposition process. But our things, nature of the decomposition process, we are divided into two types, aerobic and anaerobic composition. Okay. Now we will see the aerobic composition. Okay, it is the take the place present of the able oxygen. Able oxygen means needed amount of oxygen. Okay, how many amount needed? Okay, some bacteria have the limited amount of oxygen, some need more amount. Okay, here have the take the place in the presence of the able oxygen, needed amount of the oxygen. But in here, anaerobic composition, it have the limited amount of the oxygen or oxygen is absent. They are the condition. Okay. Here you said as the decomposes as the aerobic composer. Here anaerobic. Okay. Then it is process aerobic anaerobic microorganisms break down the organic matter and produce the CO2, ammonia, water, heat, and humus, and relatively stable organic end product. Okay, but in here we have the under this method anaerobic microorganisms dominate and develop the intermediate component. Some intermediate component develop. Okay, including methane, organic acid, and H2S, and other subjects. Here have the oxygen limited. Here have the limited amount of oxygen. It is these are the things. What are things? This methane and organic acid H2S is further decomposes or metabolized. But in oxygen is absent, this component accumulate and are not metabolized further. Okay, these are the important things. Okay. Okay. Then we will see the vermicomposting. Earth worms is the important for preparation of the vermicomposting. Making compost by using the earthworm. They are commonly found living in soil near to the bonsai or near to the well. Here earthworm is kept, feeding on the biomass and extracting in the digestive form. Okay, earthworm feed on the organic waste material and heave out the extra in the form of the vermicompost that are the rich in nitrate and mineral. Okay, here have the phosphorus, magnesium, calcium, and potassium. Okay, these are the utilized fertilizer and enhance the soil quickly quality. Okay, soil quality, increase the soil quality also. Okay. Here have some processing method. Here have the earthworms. Here have microorganism. Okay. Then organic wastage. Here some press wastage and kitchen wastage. Lot of things. And vermicomposting. And finally, we can get the vermicompost applied as the fertilizer to the plant. Okay. Here have the biological fertilizer and chemical fertilizer and physical fertilizer. Okay. That vermicompost. You can see that what are the biological properties available, what are the chemical properties available, what are the physical properties. Okay, these are the some process. If you need to take the screenshot also. Okay, then benefit of the using the compost. Okay, benefit of the using the compost, we will see the some video clip before that preparation of the vermicompost. Okay, I will show. Sound is clearing? And you audio? Hello?
No, sir. Your voice is okay, sir, but YouTube sound is not.
Okay, I will. Okay, wait.
Posting of organic
Now?
waste material.
Yes. No, I think okay, no?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will show.
For a better end product. Vermicomposting uses certain species of earthworms to enhance composting. Vermicomposting uses certain species of earthworms to enhance composting of organic waste materials for a better end product. You may use available organic waste materials in your area.
Okay, these are things needed: plant residues and earthworm and animal manure for your preparation of the vermicompost.
Materials in your area. Prepare a vermicompost bed measuring 1 meter wide and 5 meters in length. Add the organic waste materials. Water the bed. Keep it moist but not too wet. Check regularly. Add 1 kilogram of earthworms, African night crawlers in each bed. Earthworms consume the organic waste material and passes it through the digestive system. This gives out a granular form castings known as vermicompost. Earthworms like dark condition. Put a cover on top of the bed but ensure a good aeration. You may use sacks or any other available materials in your area. Avoid using plastic sheets as it may trap heat and
You want to
gases.
covering after
You
preparation.
can make a small setup with used basin or any available containers. This is applicable for small backyard gardening or to make use of the kitchen waste. Avoid oily materials and wastes that can attract ants. Check the moisture regularly. Dry condition will kill the earthworms, while waterlogged condition will drive them away. Vermicast is ready to harvest after 1 month. Start harvesting from the top of the bed.
After finally you want to use
Sieve the
this type of
harvested
net,
vermicasts to separate the earthworms and undecomposed materials included during harvesting.
these are the very powder material. After that you can easily apply.
Put back the residue to the vermicompost bed. It can be used immediately or stored for next fertilization activity. Be sure to air dry it first before storage. Vermicast contains a good amount of macro and micronutrients that are needed by plants. The amount varies on the
These
type
are
of
some
plant
chemical
or
properties
manure
of the
used.
vermicompost. Micronutrition of the vermicompost. What are the percentage? What is that? You can see.
In vermicomposting.
After finish it, you want the packaging is also important because of
Vermicompost
the
can be
transport.
used as a mix for seedling medium. As basal application during land preparation, or applied as side dress. Good.
Hello viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel Business Ideas. Today we bring you a new video through which you will know how to produce vermicompost and vermicompost production issues. If our channel is not subscribed, then click the subscribe button now and then click the bell icon so that you can get natural organic fertilizer. Vermicompost fertilizer is economically profitable business in one hand, and in other hand, it maintains the soil nutrients and protects the soil from the banded. The worm compost is an organic fertilizer that is used to increase the soil fertility. Vermicompost fertilizer production business is currently a profitable business. The demand of vermicompost fertilizer or organic fertilizer is increasing day by day. Vermicompost fertilizer production can be started at a very low cost in any abundant place of the house, as well as man and woman can do this business together. The main material is residues of crops, distressings, vegetable or fruit shells, weeds, homestead garbage and straw. Besides, the main material is the earthworm 2000 piece mud-made channel or concrete reservoir and 1 month old cow dung. To manufacture vermicompost fertilizers, first thing you have to notice the place must need to be
because of the prevent the direct sunlight. Okay, that's why we can put the compost is very easily. That's why, and we want to maintain the moisture also. Okay, you can see.
shaded high, where there is no direct sunlight and the wind moves. Above will be a camp. Vermicompost fertilizer can be prepared on earthenware, cement pot, reservoir. Whatever the thickness is, the height should be 1 to 1.5 feet. There should be holes in the bottom of the pot so that there is no water in the pot. It is better to make a 5 feet 6 inch and a 3 feet 2 inch pond. At first, put a small stones or a small brick piece in the reservoir for 3 inch or 7.5 centimeter thickness. Then put a 1 inch soil layer above that so that it absorbs the water. The whole hay on the sand or the easily digested organic material is to be made like a bed. After that, partial cooked organic food spread in the shade and spread it on the bed after. If there is less than 50 to 60% of water, then you have to sprinkle water. The adult worms on the food should be give up to 10 pieces in per kg. If worms get stuck for a few minutes, they can go inside the food within a minute. After that, the organic products should be completely covered with wet sacks. Instead of cottage cheese, coconut leaves can also be covered. Sometimes the water will be flattened. Keep in mind that excess water should not be given. After keeping them for 2 months, the compost fertilizer will be made. If the grains are brown in color at the upper level of organic material, if the grains are spreaded like tea, then it is assumed that the fertilizer has been made. After the preparation of it, the compost should be carefully mounted from the cavity. Fertilizers have to be used to make recompost. There is no smell during this time. Before feeding in the compost making pot, the organic proportion of organic matter, dung, soil and fertilizer ratio 6 by 3 by 0.5 by 0.5 is that organic waste is 6%, raw dung 3%, soil 0.5% and farm yield fertilizer is 1-2% mixed with 15 to 20 days for partial retention. After a period of time, the mixed substance is used as a wormwood. In general, 40 kilograms of food is required for a 1 meter long, 1 meter wide and 3 centimeter deep hole. In such a hole, 1000 worm can be applied. The compost bed will be covered with the base sock or sieve. The temperature should be between 20 to 30 degree and humidity of 40 to 65%. Sometimes light water will be spread. Before the meal is complete, new foods will be provided. Sunlight cannot be given directly to enter. Make drain to keep water around the house. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please do like and share. And if you have any opinion about this video, please tell us in the comment box. Hello viewers.
Okay, I think now it's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can search in YouTube also, vermicompost making, lot of video available. Okay, then you can without okay, you can show some video clip is good for I think for your exam preparation is very I think good. You can see some video clip in search. Okay, then we will move. Okay, benefits of the using compost. Compost improve the soil structure and texture and aeration and increase the soil water holding capacity. Okay, I think you are studying what are the structure available in soil. I think you study in chemistry. May I type? What are the type of soil structure? You are studying chemistry or not? I think they will teach in 1 month. Okay, you can study there. Okay, improve the overall soil fertility and stimulate the healthy root development. And that's why increase the yield. Okay, provide the humus or organic matter and rich in nutrition used for gardens and landscaping and horticulture and urban agriculture and organic farming. Okay, these are the usage. Okay, then provide the vitamin and hormones and plant enzyme which are not supplied by the chemical fertilizer. If some chemical fertilizer supply only they are not supplying any vitamin and hormones or plant enzyme, but all are having organic fertilizer or compost. Okay, act as the buffer to change the soil pH. Okay, compost is free from pathogenic organism and weeds and other unwanted seed. Okay, nutrition are readily available in composting. Okay, other organic matter we will study what are the organic fertilizer available. Okay, that organic fertilizer not readily formed. Okay, they are slow, I think, but in here compost, nutrition are readily available. Easy to apply the when compared to the organic manure. Organic you apply the compost and organic manure each are separate plant is effective is high in compost compared to the organic manure. Okay. Then raw material to be added in the compost preparation. Okay. Source of the green material. Here have the some green material, fresh green leaf and garden wastage or crop based. They are green material. Okay. Then kitchen wastage, vegetable and fruit scraps. Okay. And then fresh grasses clipping and fresh beads and fresh bead because we are adding the beads we consider without seed. Okay, because bead seed is very small. That is then after that you are applying the compost to the plant, it affect the plant because competition. Okay, that's why we won't apply the fresh beads without seed. Then animal waste, cow dung and aged faulty manure and kitchen manure. That are things you can use it as the source of the green material. Source of the brown material, dried banana leaves. Okay, then coir dust and newspaper and cardboard, then coconut fronds and fatty straw and body sheep and twigs and dried leaves and dried cornstarch. That the things you can use it as the brown material. Okay, then material not be added to the compost preparation. Okay, meat scraps. Okay, then bones, dairy product, and dog and cat manures. Some dishes plant have some dishes not added. These are the things to preparation of the compost making. And invasive weeds. Okay, then weed that spread by the root or runner, but other weeds are spreaded by the root and runners. Okay, these are the propagation method, root and runners. Okay, these are the not added to the preparation of the compost. And weeds with seed and charcoal ash, these are the not added. Okay, then method of compost making. Okay, up to now, anyone have the doubt? to now anyone have doubt? Open your mouth. And yes or no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Anyone have doubt? Others?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Are you sleeping?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Then I am not animal. You can me. Otherwise, I also boring because always I am reading and teaching. You are not opening your mouth. How can I teach? You want to talk. This not is school. They are maintain the gap between the teachers and students. He also want to maintain, but here teaching time or studying time no need maintain. You can talk with, you can ask doubt. Then some part are we also not clear. Then after you asking, we are searching some research paper, research article. Then we also improve our knowledge. That's why you want to talk. Otherwise, no. Okay, then we will move to the method of compost making. We have the three important methods. One is keep method, method. Now I will teach only keep method. Other tools I will teach in next week. Okay, you have the what are the heaping over the soil. Over the soil, it is called as keep method. Below the soil, it is called as pit method. You can make some coal and prepare the compost. Okay, here have the use the parallel. We can use the parallel method or pin method. Okay, these are the three important methods. Okay, keep method. We want to before preparation. We want to select the site selection is the important things. Already we are study. What are the things we want to consider during the selection of the site? Okay, site selection locate in the heap conventionally into the relation to the source of the material need for composting. Okay, locate the site which is well drained area and shaded from the strong sunlight and drying wind. Then material included suitable organic residues, dung and urine from animals, and paddy straw or other dry fibrous grasses, coconut fibers. Okay, then other type of the crop residues such as the stalk of the beans and maize and plus green matters. Most of the legume are used as the green manures. Okay, then leaves and weeds without the seed and non-disease wheat. Here also we cannot include it as the disease weeds. Okay, kitchen vegetable and waste supply of the soil and water also needed. These are the needed material for preparation of the composting. Okay, here sort the material into the sortage strength. Below the 30 centimeter is good for preparation of the compost. More than 30 is not good. Okay, remove the horse weeds and woody growth from the under the compost site. Okay, loosen soil at the base to ensure the good drainage and erosion. Okay, we are selected so it have the good drainage system and erosion. Okay, heap should be above the 1 meter width. Okay, we are preparing heap have the 1 meter width and length is needed amount. Okay, amount of material to be composted to space is available. Okay, height also limited amount. I think within 2 meter. Okay, that is good. Okay, place the layer of the pressed twins to help the erosion at the base of the heap. Okay, I will teach what are the things we want to keep the 10 centimeter for erosion for air circulation. But is the I will teach in video clip. During the video clip time, we want to preparing this compost heap method. We want to give the 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 centimeter thickness. Okay, on top of the displaced layer of the rugged grass or paddy straw, this is the represent the carbon source. Okay, carbohydrate rich material or one of the high carbon nitrogen ratio. Okay, that are the material used in the top of the your heap. Okay, place the layer of the moist animal dung kitchen waste. This should be thin sprinkler rather than continuous layer. Okay, it is then place the thin layer sprinkling of the soil. We want to add the thin layer, okay, very small. We want to add the soil and some compost also. Some already prepared the compost can, no? We want to add because increase the composting process. That's the place of the thin layer of the soil, which is can be contained the some old compost. This is available. Okay, this can be helped through the composting process to start the more quickly. Okay, that's why we can use some soil also thin layer. Okay, place the another thin layer straw or ryered grass stem. These are the best into the short length, very short length. Okay, apply the some water to make the so the layout material are the moist. Okay, all material being used are wet. Okay, these are the things you want to use. Okay, then place the thin layer of the green leaf or alternatively put the animal dung or kitchen waste. Okay, place the another layer of the soil or litter as the or lime. Okay, repeat this general sequence order to the, you can maintain the this order, you can maintain another order also. Okay, whatever you have, you can make it using that material. Okay, I will teach. Okay, okay, I will give one assignment also. Okay, you want to prepare the keep method of compost making in your home level. Okay, it is help for you also. You apply your plant or the paddy field or anything. Okay, now comment also say it. Anyone, I think, who are the people are preparing 1 to 2 meters is compost bed. Then that people comment will give the 5,000 per acre, I think. Okay, then that's it. You can prepare the some compost. Okay, you using kitchen wastage and some green manures, then some dried leaves and some cow manures. Okay, these are things use and make some keep method. Okay, then other pit method or parallel method, no need. You can prepare the keep method. I think your size of the keep, I think 1 meter length into 1.5 meter, 1 meter width and 1.5 meter length and 1 meter height. That is enough. You can prepare and send the photos. I will ask after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I will ask. Okay, send to the photos like that. Okay, then you can prepare in your home level also. That is good for you also. Okay, okay or not?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can prepare in home level. Okay, that is help for you, not for me. Okay, that is help for you. Okay. Okay, the decomposition process is carried out mainly by the bacteria, which is trigger the combustion of substrates. So do not make the layer thick. Okay, the keep should be built to the minimum height of 1 meter. Minimum height 1 meter. That's why I say 1 meter height is enough, and maximum height is 1.5 meters. Your heap method composting is 1 meter is enough. After this, heap should be covered with the protective layers of banana or coconut leaves because control the sunlight. Okay, you can under the roof, that is no need to close. Okay, I think roof is under the roof is not possible for everyone, so that's why you can prepare under the tree or anything. Then you after that you want to close the coconut leaf or banana leaf or palmera leaf also good, or any paper or paddy straw also good. Whatever you have, you can cover it. Okay, then after the 2 weeks, the compost keep is turned. After 2 weeks, you want to should be turned. Okay, using mati or anything. Okay, you can turn it. Get the mix all the layers and allow the under the composite material on the outside of the heap. Okay, to heat it. It is also introduce the air and allow the further water to be added in the necessary. Okay, but are the moisture need you want to add also. Okay, for best result, this turned keep is turn it again 3 weeks later. Okay, before that you want to turn 2 weeks. After that you want to turn in 3 after the 3 week also. Okay, finished compost should then be ready to 4 to 6 weeks after the second turning. After that you are finishing the second turning, after the 6 or 4 weeks, it is juiced. Okay, I think that is your end semester. You now start to preparing. I think 2 weeks, 2 months need. After that you want to turn. You want to must turn here 3 weeks. After 3 weeks later, okay, then 2 weeks and 3 weeks you want to turn. After the 6 or 4 weeks you can juice. Okay, from second turning onward. Okay, I think this end semester, I think this is you can juice. Okay, then you are in now home, no? That's why you apply this preparation in your physical exercise. We preparing in palm, our palm or jaca palm. Our field we can preparing in your home. That's why you can preparing every home. Then send the folder also. I will create the folder later. Okay, then it is. I think this is used as the one of the assignment. Okay, here have what are the heap method. You want to layer. Okay, under the down. Okay, stick 4 into 6 inches bottom of the composter. Okay. Then second layer, brown dried. Here, what is the purpose of this one? Air circulation. We want to stand to up I think 4 into 6 inches for air circulation purpose. Okay, wait 1 minute. Circulation purpose, you can use some net or some material, some stick material you can use for air circulation. Okay, then second layer brown dried leaves. Okay, then third layer green. This also 2 into 4 inches. Then again brown. Then again green. Then always covered with the brown layer. You can use any material in your home. Okay, how many so kitchen wastage, okay, dried leaf, anything you can store. Okay. Then after the preparation, book green recipe. Okay, all are very well mixed. Okay, these are the things you want to preparing in your home level. You no need preparing parallel method or pit method. You want to preparing on keep method. Okay, then second method is okay with method. Okay, before that I will show some video clip.
Usually gardens and other golf courses as well as lawns as well as fields in universities generate a lot of litter.
Before that, you want
and
some,
even after lawn mowings and trimmings
is also available, I think, your home area because of the under the down part air circulation. That's why we can make this type of system. Okay, that's why you also make in your base material. You can use the only base material. Don't buy anything from shop or anything. In your home, you can use the some base material and prepare the compost.
The grass, we get so much of green matter. Usually this green matter is being carried away and thrown into dumping grounds or is burnt, which through which we lose a lot of resources. These resources can be recycled and can be brought into useful manure, which can go back into the soils to make the soils productive. Especially when the soils require a lot of moisture, these organic matter can hold back a lot of moisture. What do I require for this? There are several ways of composting. There are aerobic composting, anaerobic composting, and there are several other mechanisms. Here we find a simple model which we call it as biodung composting. In this composting process, we set up this sort of a unit at the base with some bricks and some sticks over that or twigs, whatever you have with you. The main purpose of setting up this unit is that it allows aeration from the base. so that the air can come in through this and flow through the composting pile, whereby we do not use any renewable energy for this particular purpose of aeration. Now here, what the materials required are just this sort of twigs and sticks, a few bricks or stones on which we can lay these sticks, a huge pile of organic matter which you find over there, the grass litter, the grass mowings, the lawn mowings, as well as some litter from the compound. We require a little bit of dung. This is very important for us. You see, any composting process can take place only if there are microorganisms in it. You can buy microorganisms from the market, but you don't require anything. In case you have cattle dung with you. Cattle dung is a very good source of microorganisms. So what these students are doing here is mixing cattle dung in water. Normally when microorganisms are mixed up with water.
Okay, in your comb also you preparing them, you are want to add some source of the microorganism. Okay, so without cow dung or anything, without cow dung have most of microorganism. Okay, you want to must add some source of microorganism. Otherwise, you cannot get the compost very quickly. Okay, that's why you all are eating cow dung is easily you can get. That's why you can use.
They multiply faster and they require moisture for that purpose. So this will be the inoculum. So let us first start with the first layer of putting up the matter. Preferably we use carbon-rich material at the base. What is carbon-rich material? Dried leaf litter is carbon-rich.
Yeah, and
so
the down part they are use the carbon-rich material. Carbon-rich is carbon is sky leaves. Okay, then dried leaf is sky carbon material. Okay, that is used as the down part.
Dried leaf litter first, the broad-based leaf litter, which forms the basic structure of the base. So shall we start with the dried litter, please? Come over, please. Come on. Yeah. Now this is a source. This is a source of dry litter, which you can put. In fact, if you have broad-based leaves or newspapers, you can put them on the top. These broad-based leaves can hold them further. So if in case you have them, you can use them. Otherwise, you just put them. When you are setting up the pile, please see to it that you remove these sort of plastics and other foils which may accidentally come in the litter.
Yeah,
so
you
please
also
remove
consider some plastic material or some soap insert or some you want to avoid, no? That's why you can check and you can prepare.
them, and you find that this pile, you put it to a height of about 9 to 10 inches. Now, this is what they had diluted. Now, this diluted cow dung, you just sprinkle it over top. Either you can do it like this, or if you want to be more clear, you can do it. Many of our Asian countries and African countries have a lot of such organic matter, and they have rich biodiversity of organic matter. So when this biodiversity goes in, the quality of the manure also improves a lot. Now this layer is followed by green. Yeah, it's over there. This is called as a heap or a pile. The same thing, if it is extended beyond 10 feet or so, it's called as a windrow. It's called, it's okay. It's called as a windrow. It is warm because biomass, please remember that biomass, when you keep them together, generates a lot of heat. To set up a pile, please remember that the dimensions minimum is about 4 feet by 4 feet to a height of about 4 feet. Why should we have a minimum? Because that encourages generation of lots of heat in it. If anything less than that, then it will not generate much heat. Now, some of you may say that we don't have access to cow dung. We have goats with us. Can we use goat dung? Yes, you can also use goat dung soaked in water. No, we don't have any animals with us. But still, we would like to do this. In such a situation, please buy yogurt. Preferably curd is better if you form it at home, because curd has more microorganisms than yogurt. But if you don't have curd, then use yogurt. Allow it to sour for about 3-4 days. don't buy it straight from the supermarket and use it immediately. You allow it to go sour. Once it is sour, it has a lot of microorganisms in it. You can mix this in water, a little bit of water, and again, that can be used as an inoculum because this has lactobacilli in it, microorganisms. Whereas when you use curd, the importance of curd is it has streptococcus as well as lactobacilli, which means composting is faster. Box of yogurt. We have taken water. In this, you can add a little bit of yogurt. And this yogurt mixed up, diluted, can also be used as an inoculum. If you are working in a kampong or a village, you don't have access to yogurt or cow dung, then any vegetable you have, for example, especially banana, papaya, pumpkin, these type of vegetables, you chop them up, add a little bit of brown sugar into it, allow it to ferment for about 10 or 15 days. It will give a beautiful fermented odor. Use this fermented liquid as an inoculum. It is the main purpose of we presenting this to you is that to make you understand that you don't have to depend on any external source to do composting. Whatever is generated from the kampong or from your institution or from the university or from any place can be used for composting. Some water, please. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Sprinkle some more liquids. It holds in position. Yeah. And one final layer of dry material and we stop it. Some more dry material. Yeah, that liquids, yes. Liquids, yes. Is the nozzle. Yeah. Now, as they do this, I would like to tell that you have been noticing that we have been sandwiching alternate layers of dry litter along with green litter. The advantage is that the green litter can produce a lot of heat in it because it has too much of energy. And the brown is carbon source. The main purpose is if the carbon source goes down, then the nitrogen can increase. And when nitrogen increases, it becomes a gas like ammonia. And the importance of the manure will be lost because ammonia will get evaporated. The carbon is able to satiate the needs of nitrogen. So a carbon-nitrogen balance is always essential when you set up a composting unit. You may ask, how much should we put carbon to nitrogen? Normally till 30, C/N ratio to the ratio of about 30 can be used. In the case of garden litter, in the case of kitchen waste, they are naturally balanced. Nature has balanced them already for the composting purpose. But if you are handling industrial waste, which is rich in lignin, then you will have to balance the carbon-nitrogen ratio. Here is the entire unit. You find this unit to be so tall and nearly about 3.5 to 4 feet high. This unit will start generating heat right from the second and third day. It is desirable if you have a good remote probe type of a thermometer, you can check the temperature. But never resort to using a mercury thermometer because if a mercury thermometer breaks inside, you will be contaminating the manure with mercury. So be careful that you don't use it. Well, your question now is, I don't have a thermometer, but I should know. Yes, you can. So on the second or the third day, take a stick like this and just insert it in the middle. That way. Leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes and then remove the stick and feel it here. It should be warm. If it is warm, your unit is fine. If it is not warm, there is something wrong with your unit. These simple tests are essential and will be good monitoring for schools and social programs.
You also
to
want to
the
check,
concept.
no? But in the university level, one students I think make the research at time, they are using the thermometer every morning and evening, measure the temperature. That is they are reading for research. But here, everyone in your home is very difficult, no? Thermometer. That's why you can using this method. You can take the one stick and you can find the heat. Okay.
Of temperature increase. Why do I need a temperature increase? I need a temperature increase because when I prepare a manure, there should be no pathogens in it. So at high temperatures of about 60 degrees Celsius, pathogens will be destroyed. I don't need seeds of any weeds in it. The seeds will be destroyed. And we have a properly baked compost which will be ready. In Asian countries and African countries, the weather is totally unpredictable nowadays. So there's a possibility that there may be rainfall or there may be excess heat, in which case it will get dried up or totally wet. Now this polythene, now watch how we do it. We'll just cover it, not fully. There is a space here so that the air can go in. During the day, when it is
you
hot.
also want to consider, you want to give some space for air circulation. Okay, otherwise you cannot get the good composting. Okay. Then you want to cover is important thing, but air circulation also important. You want to consider this one, okay?
The water inside will start evaporating. This evaporating water has no place to go. So it will go and stick on the inner side of the polythene. In the night, when it goes cool, the same water condenses and comes back into the pile. By this regular movement of water, microorganisms also move. And that helps composting being faster, and that helps the temperature increase within the third day. Temperature will increase till the temperature goes to a height of, to a maximum of about between 55 and 65 degrees Celsius. After that, it starts coming down, maybe around the 12th day or the 15th day. So as it comes down, you will find that the pile has also come down. Now, you had just seen how the composting unit was set over there. Now, after 15 days, you find that the compost unit has come down. This happens because of the proper processing of composting. The temperature has come down, and now it is ready for turning over. Turning over is a must, because in any composting pile, the temperature that builds up takes care of all the matter which is in the middle, but not on the periphery or on the outside.
Before your preparation time, I think height of this heap composting, I think I tell to 1 meter, no? Then after you are 2 or 3 weeks, you are saying that kite also reducing. I think reduced to half. I think 1 meter to 50 centimeter. I think kite will automatically reduce. Okay.
So when we turn over, we do it in such a way that the outer leaves go in and the inner composted matter comes out. You will just watch how we are going to do it, that process. At the same time, we can add a little bit of liquid if it is dry. So we may require a little bit of cow dung and water, or at least plain water or yogurt and water for this process as well, which is around 12th or 15th day of setting up of the unit. Look at the beauty of which the compost is getting formed. So that much of pile, that's the reason I said. And please remember one thing. There may be several types of leaves. Now this is a very thick variety. So maybe this will take longer to compost. Don't get worried about it. Whereas some will get totally composted, as you see over here. Some are getting totally composted, which have changed completely. So now we'll start turning over. We'll remove portion of this and keep it out. The pile is still a bit warm. What you find here is the fungus. All these help in the composting process. It has been going through a very beautiful composting process. You can smell it's beautiful. Why? Because the type of biomass we had used. The biomass we have used is almost looking like a dung here. So the biomass gets converted something like cow dung. Look at the way it is, like cow dung. So this is now doing beautifully. One turnover, and another about 2 weeks time, you will get lovely manure which can nourish your soils and the plants. One thing we must remember is, in chemical farming, we feed the plants. In organic farming, for which we use this manure, we feed the soil. The soil feeds the plants. Now again, keep it covered with the polythene. The temperature will rise again because now we have mixed it over. The temperature will rise again. And in another 15 to 20 days, you find wonderful crumbly material available, which could be used for your own lawns and gardens. This turnover, which you do, is sufficient. After another 15 days, that is totally 30 days, the compost should be ready. In case you have used very thick leaves with higher organic content in it, maybe it will take one more turnover. Otherwise, it is not necessary. For lawn waste and other waste, only one turnover is required. After that, the manure is ready. How do I use this manure? Take the manure, air dry it, and then start using. One simple test I would like to tell you. In case you're going to apply the manure and you want to know whether the manure is really ready or not, take a little bit of that sample, put it in a polythene bag, ordinary carry bag, wrap it up, leave it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, put your hand inside it. If it is warm, that means the composting process is not yet over. If it is cold or normal temperature, that means compost is ready, you can use it. Because what will happen otherwise is, if you use raw material and put it too much in a plant for composting, then what will happen is, that means the composting process is not yet over. Polythene bag, ordinary carry bag, wrap it up, leave it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, put your hand inside it. If it is warm, that means the composting process is not yet over. If it is cold or normal temperature, that means compost is ready. You can use it.
This method, okay? You are cold and warm. Okay, you can check after the 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, after the finishing. Okay, otherwise your compost is not preparing. Okay, you can check it. You also. Okay.
Because what will happen otherwise is, if you use raw material and put it too much in a plant for composting, then what will happen is the tender roots will be burnt and the plant may not grow. So we have to be careful when we use compost. And compost also, you must use only in reasonable quantity, maximum 1 to 10 kgs for a big tree and about a handful for a potted plant. Don't think that it is compost and you can add any amount you want. You will burn your plant. Be careful. Thank you.
Okay, I think video clip is most useful than notes because you can memorable easily. Okay, now understood or not? Keep method.
Understood, sir.
Understood, sir. Understood, sir.
Then you can prepare easily, no? No, just.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can in your home level, you can use your some wasted material in kitchen. I think some girls are didn't go kitchen also, but you can go and search, find it some waste material and grass clipping, grass also available, I think, for home, and some cow manuals and some dried leaf, and you can prepare that and compost. Here, I think he will teach two important things of checking the temperature. They don't have the thermometer, no? That's why he is using the stick. And final one is they are check the composting is finishing or not. Okay, then they are check the temperature, and then finally, normal temperature is they are composted. Okay, like that they identify. Okay, you also using this method and preparing the compost. Okay, okay or not?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, then up to now, anyone have doubt?
No, sir.
Boys? Other girls?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, then I will stop this class today. Okay, I will continue less part. I think more than 30 slides I have. You didn't write because I didn't teach completely this practical, no? After coming Tuesday, finishing your rest of part, you can write it. Okay, now no need write and no need submit. you can submit the practical number 4. This one no need now. I will tell next class. They have the another. I think they are next class. They have the another. Another method. I think pit method and pinno barrel method. Then method of the compost making, have some how to collect the waste material, some have some preparation also in method. Okay, you have the quality well compost. Okay, then you have some crop also. These are the things it's important. Okay, this compose your exam, then discuss it. Okay, these are the next class. Okay, now I think you understood up to now. Okay, then we want to stop this class. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, I want to finish. Okay, one more thing. I think university is reopening so as well as possible within 1 month or 2 months. And vaccinated people only allowed. I think you now 20 or 29, 20 to 90, 30 people are vaccinated. No, then you also go near to your choice hospital. You can vaccinate it. That is good without any vaccination. Okay, otherwise you cannot enter university without vaccination. I think this not rules. I just for information. I will tell. Okay, then finish the class. Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.